starting right now. I love you, bud. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be one of the most important videos that I'll ever do. Because yes, this thrill, this excitement, this euphoria, it's all fun. Because we're making money. And Dogecoin is pumping. And we see these other two dogs, Akita Inu and Sheep Inu, going absolutely parabolic. We see this coin and that coin that we might not be invested in doing something while our investments set stagnant. I do believe that we are exiting belief where everybody's starting to see. Your grandma and your grandpa, your cousin, your aunt, your co-workers, they're starting to ask about crypto. And they're finally starting to see that their US dollar is no longer carrying them like it should be. But you guys, it's very important that we understand the psychology of a market cycle. Because if not, and if you think that you're just getting into something and there's no top, you're going to get wrecked. And I do not say these things lightly. My channel has never been about making money. Of course, it's nice and we love it. Doesn't the world revolve around it? My channel has always been about protection of wealth against hedging against the rate of inflation caused by the printing of currencies our governments are doing around the world. My channel has been about waking you out of that subconscious mindset and showing you the truth about the financial system and our current US dollar. For a year now, we've been in an artificially started bull run since last March, and we are entering into euphoria, where we will see the back end of this bull market take us into a 3-year bear market, where you can watch 70 to 90% of your investments depreciate in the blink of an eye. And I do not say these things lightly. You saw the flash crash today for almost every cryptocurrency in the market. You saw the traditional legacy markets crash today. Those markets are only getting started. I do believe that we are 70% done with this bull run, and that this last 30% will fly by so fast. And that pain is coming around the corner when it does. So I think we need to talk about exit strategies and making sure we get our initial investments out, and we let the house's money ride and suffer throughout a bear market. I'm not into hype and into all these other things. Yes, I follow them, and yes, I do try and hype some people up sometimes over real use case utility projects. That's the only reason I bring hype, because there are undervalued projects still out there today. Even though some people's portfolios might be doubled, tripled in value right now on your return on your income, and you're doing cartwheels because your money's doing cartwheels for you, I still believe there's going to be a point where faces melt. And I believe XRP and Ripple will melt faces. Stellar XLM will melt faces. Zenfin XDC will melt faces, among a few other projects that I'm very bullish on. Those three that I just named, I believe, are the most undervalued cryptos out there. And they're doing everything they can to keep you from putting your money in them. They want you chasing FOMO and pumps because of the fear of missing out. And boy, hasn't it worked. It has. I say none of these things lightly. With all this being said, we need to pay attention to this chart that you're seeing. Because complacency, anxiety, denial, panic, capitulation, and anger are just around the corner. And I do believe we'll be heading soon at the end of the year. Come towards September. By August, you will have seen me take at least all my initial investments. No more than 15% of any investment out, period. And I'll do whatever I have to with that and anything I get throughout the bear market to accumulate more for the life-changing generational wealth that will be achieved in 2025. It's very important that we do our research about market cycles and that we understand that what goes up must come down. And I do not say these things lightly. Yes, if XRP is pegged to gold, there's a possibility that it will never come back down. But I like to do my best to stay level-headed and sound-minded when dealing with these marketplaces. They are a life of its own. They have a heartbeat of its own. Every time we breathe throughout the day, they breathe. They're going to do what they're meant to do. The algorithm they run on simply just does it. There's nothing we can do to stop it. I believe we're about to rip and roar past all-time highs for every other altcoin in this market. Because that's what we have not witnessed yet. Things like XRP and XLM, XDC, and a few others hit their all-time highs yet. A lot of them have. So it's very important that we stay watching the markets and the narratives that are being built. With all that being said, you guys, I'm going to stop ranting. I'm going to share my screen with you. And we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to go over some news articles. And, I'd like to ask you guys if there is anything I can do to make a quick, short video showing you how to do something that you might be stuck on, that you might not know. Please help me help you. Let me know what it is I can do to show you what I've done. I cannot give anyone financial advice, for I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to document with you my journey into the digital decade, the new quantum financial system, the evolution of money, and the greatest transition of wealth the world has seen since World War II, you guys. And I say none of these things lightly. We've been looking at the XRP price charts, you guys, and I've been calling for a few patterns over the last several days and weeks. And something I wanted to say that is maybe coming into fruition right here is this pattern I drew that we could possibly do to come back and retest this 236 level of the Fibonacci retracement level, because we have not yet seemed to get past the 702 and treat it as support. We keep getting rejected. This golden pocket, and it's not uncommon. It's completely normal to come back and test these lower levels. What I do find very interesting is that we've been hearing riddles around 321 and 123 in the XRP and crypto community space for years now. And we saw a flash crash for XRP to $1.23, you guys. as well as it gives us, if we really truly look at it, we were looking at $1.23 with 678 down here, you guys. If I could get it to really pull up, it was $1.23, 678 is where it truly fell at. And there's only two numbers we're missing in there, 1 through 8, and that'd be 4 and 5. 45. I think that's pretty interesting, you guys. I just wanted to share that. But yeah, if we do follow this $1.10, $1.11 level right here and treat this previous high as support, you know, that wouldn't be uncommon to come back below this 236 level at roughly $1.20, $1.17 around that area, depending on where you've placed your Fibonacci retracement from this low, it depends. It's been doing pretty well for me right here, you know, if you guys could tell. And then again, keep an eye on this 86-cent launchpad theory that I'm going to pull up on the weekly chart real quick that I've been calling for. Dang it. You know, I hate having to do this. I just had it pulled up too. Here's our monthly chart, you guys. I'm going to pull up the Bollinger Bands real quick for you. Y'all know we were keeping an eye out not too long ago on some indicators right here on the monthly chart because we had a very big gap in our Bollinger Band. And I told y'all I'd like to see us come back and fill that gap. Well, look, you guys, with this flash crash today, what did we do? We came back and filled that gap. Remember, we had this huge gap. We didn't have this doji right here, that red wick. That's a wick, a doji, okay? This is your candle body, all right, and that's a doji, all right, and we had this huge gap right here between the Bollinger Bands on the monthly time frame. Well, what did we do today when we fell to that $1.23? You know, well, we and this is a different chart, so it's reading. This is the Kraken chart. On Kraken, it fell to $1.19 roughly. So it depends on what chart you're looking at. But we've closed that gap on the monthly. As we look at the weekly, you guys, I mean, I see all-time highs coming, you guys, but there's that 86-cent launchpad theory right here at 86 cents, you guys, where we fell down to. And you know, that could be our blast off 86-cent launchpad theory that I just missed because I wasn't looking. I was looking more on the Bit.True and the Bitstamp charts where I didn't have the weekly time chart. I wasn't going to look at it as much, and I let that pass me. So we might not see 86 cents again. It'd be bullish if we did, but you know what I do see? Well, I see all-time highs coming very soon in the near distant future at above $3.33, you guys. And I do not say these things lightly. So look forward to that happening in the next days to come. I mean, I'm talking days. I really do think that we're going to get some news out of May 13th, the 133rd day of the year. 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days from a very important drop that has seemed to provide very undisputable events that happen ahead of time. Let's get into the news real quick, you guys. We'll come back with price charts later. But we see the Fed needs to wake up to the need of a digital dollar, says former CFTC, which is just like the SEC, but they're a little bit different, you guys. Head Chris Giancarlo, and I've got that article pulled up right here, you guys. And it talks about some very important things like policymakers in Washington are engaged in a fierce debate over an infrastructure investment. What should count as infrastructure and how much should be spent to improve it? And it just continues to go on to talk about things like the digital dollar project that Chris Giancarlo's the head of, that I've told you guys to do your research on. The digital dollar project, do your research on Crypto for Congress or the Banking for All Act. Do your research on these things and understand that we've been implementing these, and this is why I've been screaming at the top of my lungs the last year. Because our system, the fiat cash monetary money system, the SWIFT system that we've been utilizing our entire lifetimes is going bye-bye. And we're implementing RippleNet, a new system, a digital system. This is the digital decade, the evolution of money. We're on a collision course between transformative technology enabled by the internet and an antiquated financial system and financial regulations. And now, and now where, and nowhere is that more important is the, I'm sorry, and nowhere is that more the case than money. I'm sorry. Um, but you guys, I was just thinking while I was trying to read that, and I probably shouldn't do that, but we've been warned time and time again. I mean, we were told about these antiquated systems from this orange guy. We were told about them before that. We knew about them in the 2008 housing market crisis. Okay, you guys, when we saw the crash in 2008, that led us to where we are now because we've been on life support since then. Okay, and we just printed 40% of all money ever printed in existence in the last 12 months? Come on, you guys. We've killed the value of the US dollar. You've got to realize these things and that they're moving us into central bank digital currencies. And if you're not invested in a decentralized system like cryptocurrencies that are non-inflationary, real cryptocurrencies with use case utility that are about to make it past regulatory clarity when we get regulations from the SEC and this lawsuit with Ripple. Watch the water, you guys. Watch the Ripple lawsuit case. That's what you're watching, and watch the water. The ripple effect that you're going to see happen. And I've been telling you about this for a year. I know I sound conspiratorial. But again, 3, 2, 1. I told you we've been seeing 1, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 1. Dark Defender right here. This was the most dreadful scene that I have ever faced live in crypto. Nobody shared yet. Maybe I am having another glitch or something. Look exactly where XRP is touched. 0.321, and he's got it compared to the US dollar chart. Amazing, really. This is why I always say day trading is a huge risk. But you guys, this is just, again, 3, 2, 1. My chart was showing 1, 2, 3. You guys, $1.23. Missing the 4 and the 5. Come on now. Like, you don't think that people are logistically out there telling you things that you've got to really understand. I legit don't understand why you doubt $7 to $13 XRP. My 50K Bitcoin target hit, 3,000 Ethereum hit, 400 Litecoin hit, 500 BNB hit, dollar REN hit, $99 Ethereum Classic hit, Link hit $50, bet others all hit. Just be patient, guys. XRP is the last cryptocurrency to run in a bull market, and it always has been. Go do your research. It moved 36,000% in 2017-18. You literally bought 15,000 plus shares for $100 back then before this bull run happened 3+ years ago. And by the end of it, you turned $100 into 46,000 plus. So don't get hyped over a Kita or Sheeb or Doge or any cryptocurrency like, well, Stellar, you can get hyped over it, pumped 20+% today because we're bullish on Stellar and it's about to melt faces. But you ain't seen nothing yet. And I do not say these things lightly, and yes, I'll go to the end of a firing squad if I'm wrong. I put my eggs in this basket, and I've done nothing but hatch prosperity since. So that's all I'm saying. Just be patient, you guys. Codius. What is Codius, you guys? Oh, that's a Ripple partner. Well, Codius is the most advanced smart contract platform that will ever exist. The project was said to be put on hold in 2015, and that was a lie. It was never put on hold. And then you guys, you can continue the thread and follow that. But I just wanted to bring that up. I thought that was very bullish, brought to us from the chosen one. XRP is our future. At Twitter, at XRP is our future on Twitter. You guys, give him a follow right there. I can't believe I'm actually not. I thought I was. Maybe that's my other account. But you know, pay attention. Do your research on Codius. Do your research on Flare Networks and the decentralized finance that we're bringing to this asset class. That we're going to be able to do our own loans because we're becoming our own central bankers and we're moving into our own decentralized and not controlled but by us system, you guys. Your keys, your crypto. Remember that. You wonder why the central bankers hate it so much. You wonder why you're seeing events that are happening so fast. And they're only picking up the pace, you guys. You see gas rising. You see the inflation hitting. They're trying to make you spend your money on any and everything but real use case utility that I believe will make overnight millionaires. And I say none of these things lightly. You know I've changed my wealth and my net worth doing this, which is why I've made it my life's work to share with you what I've done. I can only lead a horse to water. I cannot force it to drink. I cannot tell anyone what to do. But I know I can't live with myself if I didn't show them what I did. So let's continue on, you guys. 20 XLM partnerships that have stellar lumens, bulls, hopeful. I know I'm hopeful. You see, and you wonder why we saw 20% increase today, and we're about to melt bases. You watch what I'm saying. Some people calling for $18 XLM. You guys, that'd be foolish. That'd be foolish. I'm just saying. I'd be happy with. Let's get to $2 first. Let's go and double that all-time high at 94 cents real quick, and then hit price discovery. Okay. So if you guys want to read this, we see Tangum, we see Zag, Fin exclusive, Flutterwave. We see a ton of Fireblocks Tempo. We see a ton of Stellar X. I like that. Ripple Fox, you guys. Pretty neat, huh? Just remember, you guys, I'm not saying any of these things lightly. Do your research on Stellar. I'm going to share all these articles that I share today in the comment section for you to read. And again, like I said, if you have anything I can help you with, you're unsure of, that if there's a quick video I need to do to show you how to send transactions or to make a purchase or anything, I'll be willing to do that out of my time and my my earnings. I'll pay the gas fees to send a crypto somewhere, to show you how to copy and paste an address and a memo tag if that's what I've got to do. Things like that, you guys. Keep your cryptos in wallets. If you don't know how to keep your crypto in a wallet and don't know the difference between an exchange and a wallet, ask. There are no dumb questions, you guys. We were never taught finance, and that's why I'm here. I'm not saying I know everything, but I'm telling you, I promise you I know enough now to help others, to guide others. Maybe I still got a little plank in my eye that I'm still trying to get out, and maybe I'm sinning by doing that. But hey, you know, I'll deal with my maker one day. You deal with yours. Remember that. You guys, we're seeing the narratives being built that we've got to pay attention to, that we're calling for. They're saying that gas on the East Coast is coming to a shortage because of this cyber attack. I've been warning you about cyber attacks and the narratives around. I do believe the hack is coming. I do not say these things lightly, or if we see an event and it's blamed on a hack or climate change. None of this nonsense and chicanery, this hypocrisy and hyperbole, none of this gets me fluttered. We knew it was coming. We've been warned about them for years. Okay? And I say none of these things lightly. It's time to wake up. It's time to stop acting like you have to see the facts, the proof. You aren't owed a fucking thing. Remember that. And I'm sorry. Sometimes I get in my feelings. Somebody pissed me off today. I look up to this person the most out of anybody in life. My fucking role model. And I fear he's so perfectly fucking programmed that when he gets hit in the face with all the truth that I believe will come out, he ain't gonna know what to do. And I do not say these things lightly. With all that being said, you guys, I'm going to sign out of this one. I wanted to make a very quick, important video today about exit strategies and my position on exit strategies. I will take no more than my initial investment out of XRP out, if I even touch it this year. My main goal is to never sell my XRP, only take collateralized loans out against it, period. If I can take my profits out of XLM and Cardano and VeChain and Zilliqa and XDC and a few other currencies that I've had for a while now, and get my initial total investments back, and not take no more than 35% out of any of these bags, then that will be my exit strategy for 2021. I do not plan on touching any of my crypto. Truly. I would love to see regulations where these are deemed currencies and added to the SBI basket of currencies, meaning we can just use them and spend them. We never have to sell them back into the US dollar. When I do take profits, if I do, I will be hedging a large percentage of that money back into gold and silver with my wealth management team. And I say none of these things lightly. I will not hold the dollar that continues to devalue and depreciate as they continue to print money and pump it into circulation, helping them, hurting us. I will not hold cash or US dollar in my bank. I will hold USD or a stable coin in my digital bank. I will never enter back into the private Western central banking system. I'm just saying that for me. I cannot tell you what to do. Not financial advice. So download your Coinbase. We've been keeping an eye out on Shiba, which has been setting new all-time highs all day, you guys. This is a project that I took a gamble on that I still think could possibly see regulations and this magical pixie dust money vanish one day. But I am about to take my initial investment back out, and the rest will be house's money. The 800 plus that I made will continue to ride while I've got it held in places like BitTrue in the Power Piggy, where I gain interest for holding it and make passive income while I sleep. Very bullish on this project though, and hope it sticks around. It's supposed to help, it's supposed to have a little utility around it, you guys. I'm still looking for some real partnerships that are backing it. I'm not saying that I haven't found any, but I'm looking for like an Andreessen Horowitz or a Backed or something like this that we're looking at to carry us on. We've almost made a full Fibonacci extension Fibonacci retracement extension, you guys, to the 4236 level, which is where I do believe that this little parabolic run will end for a little while, unless unless we just see it rip and roar because of the people like Dogecoin, you guys. But I mean, I do, going off of market cycles and the little TA I have managed to learn over 3 years, I do expect this little pump to end very soon, and I expect to take my initial profits out as soon as we start to head up towards this 0.00004416 level. I'm headed for the 4.4 even, you guys. Not to lie, that's where my sell is, to get my initial $400 back out and continue to let the house's money ride and accumulate the dips as we go back over the back end of this little pump. Could this just be a first leg, a second leg, and we still got a third leg? Who knows? This just is where I have my Fibonacci retracement level pulled, and it could be wrong, but it's worked pretty well. Always remember that. But anyway, download your BitTrue, the cryptocurrency exchange, where you can get XRP, like Uphold, as well as Qcoin, you guys. And boom. My computer's freezing, probably because I got too many tabs pulled up, and the laptop's like 8 years old. Out of it today, you guys. I'm sorry, I got my feelings today, so I really wasn't prepared for a video, but I couldn't not come out. I spoke to somebody, another new person today. Of course, I trying to speak and get somebody new involved in this, and well, they hit me up, and it definitely made me want to do a live. But yeah, download your Qcoin, and your Uphold. Do your verification processes. Write down all your information, your account name, your password, your key phrase, which is a 12 to 24 word that's generated step, process 1 through 24, 1 through 12, that you're going to have to keep in order. That is your everything. You know, forget the money you see on the screen. If you ever lose your phone, or it's stolen, or it breaks, you're going to have to get a new one and re-download that app, and you're going to have to restore your wallet and your account using that key phrase and your information. So that piece of paper is your most valuable thing moving forward. I do not say these things lightly. Keep it locked up in a safe. Make a copy of it and keep it in a safety deposit box. And, you know, keep one stored somewhere that no one can ever find. That's what I did. I got all my funds on a ledger, where they're offline on a hardware cold storage device, which I'll pull that up real quick for you guys. We'll go to ledger.com, the official ledger. The official ledger website. Don't get one off of Amazon or eBay or anywhere else. They could be hacked. Remember that. So go to the officialledger.com website. Get you a ledger. Keep your cryptocurrency safe and offline. Not prone to hacks, you guys. You can get the family starter pack and get, you know, a $25 gift card. Or I don't remember what it was. But I've got the Ledger Nano S. Okay, you guys. I've got 4 of them. And I've got them stored and locked up in safes, in safety deposit box. You know, my key, the banker's key. No one's ever getting my crypto. Okay, period. I don't care. Okay, I've got a wealth management team that will help me distribute my funds how they need to be handled in the future when I make life-changing wealth. And I do not say these things lightly. So make sure you do these things. Get a ledger, or keep it in the Sum wallet, or the Atomic wallet, you guys. A decentralized, secure, and anonymous wallet, where you can also stake and gain passive incomes in some of the cryptocurrencies you hold, like, you know, Cardano, Algorand, VeChain, Zilliqa, Tezos, all those we bullish on. Remember that. Don't forget about your Nexo account. I'm not going to pull that up at nexo.io. Nexo.io. And you can stake things like XRP and Ethereum and XLM and Chainlink and a few other cryptos, and gain those cryptos in interest and passive income. So if you don't have a lot, stake it in Nexo, where you're secured and insured up to $375 million, guys. Why not gain a little XRP, XLM, Chainlink, Ethereum, EOS? I know I do. You know, I gain some of those for holding those in there. Why not? I can also take out cash against those as a collateralized loan, so I never have to cash in my crypto as long as I make my payments on the loan. Do you understand? You'll never have to ask the bank for a loan again. I do not say these things lightly. You'll never have to ask the bank for a mortgage again. You'll do your own. I do not say these things lightly. So you guys, keep an eye out on Sheeb. This is a project I'm bullish on, you guys. It could get regulated. We could see this magic pixie dust money disappear. I hope not, guys. They seem to be bringing some decentralized finance to the area. They seem to be, you know, messing with NFTs, and they've got the Rescue Shiba Dog Foundation, that they are a 501(c), a nonprofit organization partnered with Amazon Smile. You don't even have to buy crypto. If you just shop through Amazon Smile, you can choose for your proceeds and your money to go towards the Shiba Inu Rescue, you guys, the Shiba Inu Rescue Association. So I'm very bullish on promoting that, you guys. I'm glad that I'm a partner in this project, and I'll be willing to go belly up, because I like the fact that they save dogs, and that's something that I always wanted to do. You know, as a, you know, part of a little project for me or something one day, a little humanitarian project. So let's keep an eye on everything, you guys. I'm about to sign out of this one. We also saw right here that will Shiba Inu white paper finally get Elon Musk's direct attention, you guys? Reasons why Shiba is better than Doge. And I'm not bearish on Doge. I just, you know, it's been given use case utility by, well, this now and Flare Networks. So up until that point, why would I put my money into it. And I'm glad that people have. I'm so glad, because it's being used as the tool to get the people's attention. Okay? And I'm glad it has. But now we need to be smart. I'm not saying sell. I'm just saying start doing more research now that it's got your attention, to making life-changing wealth in this digital decade, to moving you away from the central banking economy. This is part of the good guys' plan, I do believe. Dogecoin was part of their plan. It's always been a belief. But the hysteria and the hype around it, you've got to understand there's a bigger picture here. Remember that. Okay? Larger community backing, actual use case, serious founders and developers, you guys. Set supply, created on a secure and robust Ethereum network. And your thoughts, you guys. So add your thoughts down below what you guys think of Shiba and Akita, which we see both of those projects pumping. We ain't even talked about Akita today, but it's up 111%. Good God, you guys. Y'all remember seeing them cup and handle photos I posted earlier? Well, we've hit both targets. Target 1 came to be right here. Hit it. Did another little cup and handle on the 1 minute time chart right here. I'll pull that up so you can see it better. And guess what, you guys? We did this little cup and handle right here, so I brought our new target up. And well, we've seemed to we've seemed to hit that, and we're sitting right above it right now. So come on now. I'm bullish on Akita. Let's set all-time highs in Akita. Keep setting them. You guys, we're making life-changing wealth. You guys, hidden gems. Every time I find one, I put it out there. It's a gamble, but hey, I'm taking those profits at 400 back and leaving the rest in, and I'm putting that 400 back in XRP. So hey, the most underrated value, that's crypto out there that's about to melt faces, and I do not say these things lightly. All we're doing on XRP is holding this. We've been holding $1.50 range right here, just building support to blast past this 702 and to go past, I don't know, $2-3 and then come back in a real hard correction and retest that $1.50 range. Yeah, we'll be $13. I do believe real soon. So with all that being said, guys, I'm signing out of this one. I'm sorry about the video, man. I really hope my content would be a lot better today, but like I said, I got my feelings, man. I let that get the best of me. I'm still human. So with all that being said, we're gonna end it with the bearable bull. Y'all take care and God bless. Any questions, any help you need, just hit me up. Ask me, Messenger. I'm up 18-20 hours a day helping people, talking to people, calling people if they need it, doing research. And it's for you guys. I want you guys to win. I still believe I ain't earned this yet, but I'm still trying to. And with all that being said, take care. God bless you guys. Now we gotta end it with a bearable bull, man. We can't not.
No fakes, raise your mode, see I'm stuck in my ways. Dropping in with the juice on my syndicate, swear to God, get the fuck out my face. Out of we kill them, we clean them up, till they finish, no eulogy. This is they been missing, I'll raise them high. Been doing it. Perfect. Wanted to last my whole life. Could've gone back and be trife. Lot of good things get caught in the fight. Notice it's in my sight. Finish the bullets now up in the night. Catch on, I'm pulling up. I'ma be hopping up with some. She take my blood, she murder them. In the city, this is rock and roll. My group is big business. The people's on the out. We riding around the city. This is rock and roll. You see in this fine woman. Don't look messy. Don't embellish and tell us we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living on rock till I'm gone. Nice. Yeah. Don't embellish as hell as we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yes. Heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living on rock till I'm gone. See just what you see in a dim light. Searching in these streets when I need. I'm on roll the dice. Demons, they will grieve. Torn into I am. God, please watch over me. Please watch over me. Heaven, tell them all. No doesn't, no peace. No dealing with drama. Can't help this, not worry, mom. I hop off of the leash. Here we go, drop the bomb. Ain't no thing in this world that can keep me from peace. But me, here I am, look a star. Animal. Think of myself and my sacrifice. Look at the lights low. You don't know. My girl look pretty, she's sipping real low. I be my pop on my tree and my roll up my kid with precision. I do this like so. Already know. Kept in my phone. The devil was out and he's on to me, but my angels protecting my soul. In the city, this is rock and roll. My is big business. The people's on their own. Riding around the city. This is rock and roll. You see in this fine woman. Don't do it messy. Don't embellish as hell as we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yeah, do it, do it. Yeah, heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living on rock till I'm gone. Nice, yeah. Don't embellish as hell as we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yes. Heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living on rock till I'm gone.
Take care. God bless, guys.